How to get a GDC seat by studying 4 hours per day. Yes, you're right, by just studying 4 hours per day. Though it might sound impossible, it is practically possible when you put a proper study plan and study systematically. There is always a myth which states you have to study multiple textbooks, including multiple MCQ books, and you have to definitely go for a proper offline coaching and you have to study for at least 15 to 16 hours per day. And you cannot get a GDC seat by just writing in the very first attempt. You have to go for multiple attempts, then only you will get a GDC seat. But then the fact is, you can also get a seat by just focusing on one particular single MCQ book and without any coaching or with the help of little bit of an online coaching, just spending 4 to 6 hours per day, and you can definitely get a seat in single attempt itself. So now what's the secret, or how do we plan so that we get a GDC seat by just focusing your study for only 4 to 6 hours per day? So if you see all these subjects, you can group all the subjects into four categories. So in this photo, if you see, I've categorized all the subjects into 20 important topics, of which if you see, there are some subjects which are 3 star, some are 2 star, some are single star, and some has no stars. So the 3 star one, which are the highlighted subjects, are general anatomy, oral pathology, oral medicine, and oral and maxillofacial surgery. These are the four key subjects which is gonna gain you maximum number of marks. It is very important topic both for the one who is expecting to get a top seat in GDC as well as someone who just wanted to pass and clear the exam. These four subjects are very crucial, and only when you focus more amount of your time into these subjects, it is very easy to study or correlate your knowledge of which you have put your effort in four subjects. You can use the same in the other 2 star subjects. So from the hierarchy, the 3 star subjects are the must know subjects. After that, you have to give your importance to the other 2 star subjects. And those who wanted to get the top GDC seats, first go in the hierarchical order. First finish off all your 3 star subjects, then the 2 star ones, then the single star, then lastly you can focus on the last unstarred subjects. Even if you skip one or two subjects in those also, even after skipping such subjects also, you can get GDC seat, provided you have to cover at least the important and must know questions from the unstarred subjects. So 4 hours per day. How do you divide these 4 hours per day? So you can divide your 4 hours of preparation into 1 hour dedicated for MCQ preparation, 1 hour for notes, or if you are joining our online classes, you can also listen to our notes and discussions. Spend 1 hour for that, and 1 hour for revision. Every day you study, the next day it goes into your revision time. Remember, the equal amount of time you are spending for study, same amount of time you have to invest for revision also. Revision is very important, so never ever skip your revision timing. Then the last one, you have to definitely spend your timing for previous year MCQs. So 1 hour of MCQ and 1 hour of previous year MCQs. So within your minimum 4 hours of everyday preparation, you have to definitely spend 2 hours only for MCQs. So when we come to MCQ, how do we know how many MCQs we have to study? So for a beginner, when you start with, you have to at least cover 150 MCQs per day. Then slowly after 2 months, you have to increase your MCQ count to 400. And finally after 4 months, when you become a pro in preparing for the exam, you have to at least cover 600 MCQs. So when I say the huge number 600, it doesn't mean that 600 new MCQs. It is just 600 MCQ. It is a number count. It does not necessarily need you have to study 600 new MCQs. You can even study just 30 MCQs, but the remaining 570 can be of your old MCQs which you already studied, say even yesterday or day before yesterday. It does not matter, as long as you tally the number count. That is very important, because the more the MCQs you practice, the more faster your preparation skills will improve, and the more time management you will get when you study a large number of MCQs. So remember, you have to spend at least 1 hour for the basic MCQ preparation and 1 hour for your previous year MCQ preparation. You don't need to buy a separate textbook for previous year MCQs. You can always use a very standard textbook like the Pulse, which has Important exam repeated questions will be marked in brackets after the end of every question. So make sure you circle or star all the MCQs which have been asked in exam, and those MCQs alone repeat it as many number of times as you can. So put a tally record sheet towards the beginning of your textbook. So in every textbook you have an index page which shows all the content and the topic wise separate for the content. So towards the end of the content, put a tally. So one vertical score indicates you have completed one round of the MCQs. Then the next vertical score is your next second round of revision. So 3, 4, 5 like that. Make sure you put at least 3 tally for all the MCQs in the MC book. So when you are putting 3 tally, first cover all the exam repeats from each chapter. Then go ahead with the remaining MCQs. In that way, all the chapters you should at least complete 3 times of the tally, of which 1 time should be full MCQ coverage, the 2 times should be the exam repeat coverage. So how do you split your timing of preparation? So of the 4 hours of preparation, study for 30 minutes. Do not sit for an entire stretch of your preparation. Maximum 35 minutes. After the 35 minutes of your preparation, your concentration will definitely break. However good your preparation may be also, after 35 minutes you will not get the concentration. Remember, when I mean 4 hours of study, I mean 4 hours of dedicated, focused, concentrated study. A 4 hours of dedicated, concentrated study will be equivalent to a 13 hours of split or unfocused study. So never get so saddened or depressed or apprehensive when some of your colleagues or your friends who study or put in efforts for 15 hours per day. It does not mean that they sit and do a concentrative study for 15 hours per day. All you need is 4 hours of focused study, which will definitely equate the 15 hours of preparation. So those 4 hours of shift, you split them into 8 shifts. 30 minutes, then you take a 15 minutes break, 30 minutes. Then again go for the second shift. So one shift, do it as a stretch in 1 hour 15 minutes, of which 15 minutes is for break. Like that, make sure you allot 4 shifts of your preparation per day. That is more than enough definitely to get the GDC seat. But how long do I study these 4 hours of preparation? How many months do I need? So you should need at least 8 months of your preparation. 4 months of basic prep and 4 months of revision. So 4 months of basic prep, what you will do is divide the subjects into 18 subjects. You will need 18 weeks and take 1 week per subject. In between, try to at least cover 1 mock paper towards the end of 1 week, and also cover 1 subject paper towards the end of the preparation. So you can also download the 4-month basic prep timetable from our website to get an overview of how the 4-month basic preparation goes on. So topic wise, the important subjects in between mixed with the less important subject, for 18 subjects we have compiled a timetable which you can download it for free. So after 4 months of your basic preparation, you have to go for 4 months of revision. So when you have revision, you have to repeat the same timetable once again, but then it is all the covered subject. So you will need definitely a revision timing. So during that time, always make sure you group 1 basic science subject and 1 dental science subject. You can take a screenshot of this photo so that how you take which all belongs to the basic science group and which all belongs to the dental or clinical group. Remember, the dental or clinical group subjects carries more weightage compared to the basic sciences group. But then the questions from basic sciences group will be a little bit tougher, and you will lose more marks in basic science compared to the clinical group. So you have to give equal importance. Though the weightage for dental or clinical group is higher, you should not skip the basic sciences group. So what you do is take 1 basic science and take 1 clinical subject. When you have 1 hour of revision, 30 minutes shift you give it for basic science, 30 minutes shift you give for the dental or clinical group. It is not necessary that you have to take anatomy oral medicine combo or physiology oral pathology combo. You can take any combo, just that 1 subject from basic science and 1 subject from dental or clinical group. In that way, the remaining 4 months of your revision, apart from the repetition of the basic prep timetable, you have to include your valuable time in these 4 months revision also. So when you take the subject revision, it is up to you whether you wanted to do the MCQ revision or you wanted to just revise the synopsis topic. It is up to you. If you are very well known with the synopsis topic, you can just revise the MCQ alone. This is very very important. Your self assessment is very very important, which plays a very crucial role when you do your preparation. So put a tally sheet first. Put a tally sheet for weekly. Once you are confident about yourself, you don't need your self assessment for every day. You can make a timetable for a month. So in a month, split it into 4 weeks. Every week you put a tally, how many number of subjects you have studied, which one belongs to group 1, that is basic science group, which one belongs to the dental group. Make sure in a week you have equated group 1 and group 2 subjects. Then total mock exams given, that is if you are writing any mock exams, how many number of mock exams have you given. At least one mock exam and one subject paper should come in 1 week. Then previous year paper practiced. If you have practiced as a paper, it's fine, but if you have practiced only as question, make sure you tally the number of questions, and for 1 week at least 200 questions you have to practice the previous year paper. Always remember, be systematic, put a proper plan and follow the plan, and always be very confident with your preparation. Dream high and work smart. Definitely you will achieve greater heights. Good luck for everyone. Thank you.